Alright, so I start off. I know you guys don't know me very well. I mean, I met Forehead a couple times when he down a block doing Forehead shit, and Bleach, I just ran into you and Passy.
Yeah.
But my name Ty. I know Jalen probably the most out of all you guys, Jalen and Arya. But I am enforcer over there in GSF. And,
Yeah.
well, we talked to Jalen, and this is something that we've been spitballing for quite a little bit. I know GSF not got the best reputation when it comes to this wartime shit, gang bullshit, all this other fucking. I don't know. And I know everybody run their goddamn mouth and say this and this and this about us, but one thing we do know is business and how to make money. That's why when we had that big weed operation going on with pitching and shit, we was caking up, bruh. We was fucking shit up. So I think Stevie Wonder could see the writing on the wall on where we're located on the map and who the fuck all want a piece of us. And it's been 2 times now where people have tried to run us clean out of our homes. Like, not just wanting to take a spray here or whatever. They're like, no, we want Chamberlain because it's a money pot. Well, what they don't understand is we wake up there every day. That's our home. That's where we sleep. I'd be goddamn if a purple bandana motherfucker gonna be standing in my motherfucking yard handing out packs while I sleep in. It's not gonna happen. So we fight him off. But we're facing a bigger issue now. We had all that internal bullshit with Drew and the whole family falling apart and me pick up pieces and putting it back together. But a lot of good came from that because it got people in the right places they need to be.
So
And get in the ear of Triple O and tell him, look, motherfucker, we way too old school. We need to adapt in this motherfucker. We set for a different time. The city has moved past us. And he listening. So we approach him with an idea. We always fuck with the street team on some next level shit. And when it came to we've been the redhead stepchild in the South Side for a while. Because when we have problems, we come CG or we come you guys or whatever. We prefer working with you guys more than them. Hence the whole alliance thing, us not being part of the alliance, all this other bullshit. So we told Dex, why not we talk about some kind of merch? We know you guys ain't got no flag, all this kind of stuff. And if done properly, we could do it the right way, where you guys get what you want, which would be a flag, already established territory, 18 sprays, the best block in the motherfucking South Side. And I don't think anybody can debate that. No block moving like our block. That's why everybody want to fight for it. And also, like, I'm not naive. My boy CJ over here not naive. We know that a lot of this shit isn't going to work out. We know that some people who are in the fam aren't going to be in the fam. They're not going to like it just on the principle. Fuck, if they catch wind of this right here, they probably not going to like it and want to be out anyways. And I know we got some people who you guys don't know. You guys barely know me. But I think on the grandest scale, if the right place, right time shit started happening, you guys can see a possibility here. If we can make the South Side fucking explode, bro. Because you know that's what it's going to do.
all right, well, listen, you guys obviously have thought about this for a minute, right? So how do you guys imagine this to work? That's what I want to know.
From my standpoint, is me and Ty spoke before we came here. It's more of some people will make it, some people won't. Some people will like it and agree with it. Some people won't, and they probably want to leave. And if they want to leave, then by all means. But it's like,
strongest are going to survive here, bro. That's it.
Pretty much, yeah. Because let's be real, you can't be living in the past where everyone wants to talk and communicate. Because let's be real, most people in the city nowadays don't really do that. You fucking crash into someone's car and it's war. So it's just like, at the moment, it's like most people in GSF ain't really, I guess, equipped for that. Which is why most of the time people are like, oh, where GSF when this.
But they're just ready to purge their whole gang, bro.
Things, I guess, need to change, and they have to. Otherwise, as Ty said, a lot of people are really.
Doesn't sound like a family to me, bro.
Off the map when there's really no need to.
There's not going to be a GSF anymore if we not adapt and start making moves. We, the little fish in that big ass motherfucking Southside pond, we know that. And us young motherfuckers, we not like the old school. We see that and we know that we gotta adapt. That's why during all the drool drama and all that shit, I made a point to make that inherently clear. Shit gotta fucking change, bro. Look at where we at now. We all fighting each other. We got fucking street team not vibing with us right now. We got the ballers on our doorstep. We got GG trying to fucking charge us $1 million to push our own product on our own motherfucking block. Get out of here with that. We have people like me and like CJ who are down to fight and who did hold the ballers off, and who did hold GG off. But how long can we do that? And unless we get a fucking resurgency or some new motherfucking blood who's down to fucking bang it out, down to fucking just do the shit that is necessary in this climate, we gonna fall apart, bruh. And I don't see 30 motherfuckers waiting at Alta Apartments who got the fucking kind of shit that we want, bruh.
How do you see this working though? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's in charge of GSF now?
who's in charge? Who's all for this shit? How do you see this
So
working
it's
out,
like-
honestly?
It's one of those where if it does happen, it's obviously going to have to be spoken about. Obviously, Dex is, I guess you could say, the triple O, but at the end of the day, it feels like he's kind of taking a step back from it, and he's kind of letting everyone else, like, I guess, Drew, me, Ty, and, like, Rome make decisions, and he kind of just goes with it, because
Okay,
obviously
does Dex know about this?
Yeah, he does.
100%.
He's on board with it.
He's on board. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows that at the end of the day, he's very old school where, and it's changed from how things used to be compared to how it is now. And he listens a lot more to everyone else that's, I guess, about it. Because at the end of the day, if you're not about it, then you may as well just dissolve and just go about your business.
This is what I told Dex. Dex is the last of a dying breed. He's an old school gangster, right? He'll say what is on his mind, no matter what setting he's in. Like what he said to Jalen when he was down here. Really fucking stupid thing to do. And I made it inherently clear. What you just said to that man was pretty fucking stupid. And it shows you like where your head is in the climate of the current like citywide situation. To sit there and say what you said to Jalen at that point in time shows you how like far off base you really are when it comes to this. And he agreed and he listened. And I tell you this, bro, I ain't an enforcer, and anything that I think is right, he hears out, he listens, and then he goes with it. Especially if like CJ vibing with it, and you know Rome and Drew. Like I know Rue probably not got the best reputation for her. I heard what happened. I heard they, you know, he shot you in the ass or something like that. I not know the whole story about that, and I'm not here to really talk about that. And I know Drew is. I mean, frankly, let's just say Drew is a fucking gaslighter. We all know that. Drew let them out do some crazy ass motherfucking shit. But I'd be goddamned if I see my whole block apart, like fall apart, or be overran.
Okay, I see. But we need, okay, let's talk more like strategic, like structural kind of idea, right? If we merge, who's gonna be in power, or who do you want to be in power? Who do you see coming over? Are we gonna be GSF or are we gonna be street team?
I spoke about it briefly with Derek.
I want to, right?
And it was like, when it comes down to it, there's gonna be people from both sides in certain powers, in certain positions that kind of make decisions. So let's say, for example, it'd be Bleach and Ty that are at the top, then there'd be 2 below, and then maybe like 3 from each side, like further down, and then so on and so forth, you know? So it's like,
let's be honest.
It's not gonna be like, oh, we're in charge and you guys are taking orders. It's going to be equal from each side, where everybody has a say when it comes down to it from both sides, whether it's from the streets side or GSF side.
I see that.
Honest,
okay.
On the app, there's only going to be 15 slots. We all know that, right? And the people who need to be on that slot, in those slots, are going to be the ones who are actually out there doing the motherfucking thing, bro. The ones who are out there defending.
The ones that are awake, the ones that are putting business.
Bruh. And I'm not naive to the fact that most of it is probably going to be a bunch of street team motherfuckers, right? Like, if this did happen, there'd be a live street team on there, but like, I mean,
it'd be a mixture almost. It would be a mixture of when mainly people are awake. So let's say you've got you 3 and whoever else you guys decide, then we'd have whoever it is that we decide that we should be on there, depending on obviously the numbers and whatnot.
And as far as the leadership, that's something that we will have to discuss with the people who run the app. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know really how you do that. And
no. We have another problem. It's like
Trip.
Yeah,
Trip is like head on the app, right? So he's the one who makes the calls there. But maybe we put something in place where, you know, maybe his name is the top of the list or whatever, but he's not really the leader.
I think if we spoke to him 100%,
it's not gonna work, chat.
Listen to us. If we turned around and said, take this person, this person, this person off, and let's say 6 members from street team, then he'd probably do so. Because that's all that would matter.
The biggest problem with this, bro, is like let's be real. None of us really know you guys that well. None of you
Yeah,
know us that well.
see, let me.
It's like a
Yeah,
bunch
so
of people
okay, like
mixing that
Forehead
don't know
said,
each other.
Forehead said like, fuck, the way we get people into street team, it's a pretty lengthy process, and we have to know you well, and we know you're ready or die for the family before you even like consider to be blooded in and all this shit, right? Now, yeah, merging, it just goes against everything, really.
And that's completely understandable.
Like I don't, like, I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys, but I don't think the merge would work out for us. Like, I think it's just it's two groups mixing that don't know each other. I don't feel like that's really gonna work out.
I think we're more of like a family where relations are important, and going for the merge is more like a business deal, more like a operation, like military kind of style, where you know you're just a soldier or you're just an extra body. And
well, how about this? Yeah. How about we not go at it right away? How about we spend a little more time together? How about we throw an operation together where you can see some of the motherfuckers I run with. I see some of the motherfuckers you run with. I know Jalen pretty good. I know, like I said, I know Arya. I know Billy. Billy fucking my homie. Billy loves me. At least he says he loves me, but he probably says it to everybody, little motherfucker. But anyways, that's why I'm saying. I know a couple of you guys. I'm not really around this time, so I not really know you like that, Bleach. In Forehead, I only see you down like when you coming down like, oh, Baller's getting in their ass, huh, motherfucker, like doing your normal Forehead shit. But that's how I know you. But why don't we see if we can kick up the Wii operation or something, kid, or do plan something big, to where we can co-mingle, so you can see how we roll and we see how you roll.
So how many?
See if we can jive together.
How many members you guys got right now? Like
actively, when it comes down to it, I'd say probably about maybe 12 plus.
Yeah, see, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Not all those people gonna be on the app though, Forehead. Yeah. We know that.
Not everyone would be on there.
This is the way that we're looking at it. It's gonna be the motherfuckers who get down. A lot of these people who are on the app, they shouldn't be on the app anyways. But we just put them on there because, I mean, we gotta fill the app out. And that's kind of the way that it is. So when it comes really down to it, it would be a couple of us. Hang on. I'll pull this motherfucker out right now.
Listen, I get what you guys are saying, but like Bleach already said it, right? Like for us to get any members around, it takes us months and months and months, even like blood somebody in, right? So like this for us would make no sense, like trying to like trust a bunch of people we don't really know. Like,
yeah, it's just completely flipping the process, which we've continued for over a year now.
I understand.
No, it's not completely out the window. I just don't see it working out because, you know, it's too much change, right?
I mean, that's the thing that we do need to do, though. We do need to change. And, like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna sit here and beg you guys for help. Like, I know, like, Drew or, you know, Dex might talk a certain way to CG or whatever, but I'm not like that. I'll ride or die with my homies. They know that.
Yeah.
And I'll ride or die for my flag that I wear on my face. So, it was just an idea that we cook up because we know that you motherfuckers, you know, you guys need that shit. You guys deserve that shit. And I know why you guys don't have a flag to begin with, bro. And that's the whole thing about all this. If we did do this, like if you guys were able to get a flag like during that meantime or whatever, then we could talk about, you know, other stuff. I'm not opposed to like anything. I'm like I don't know how to describe it. I'm open to any concept.
Yeah.
I guess the whole thing is like a help us help you type thing, in a sense, if that's the right way of wording it. Because at the end of the day, it's like, even if you guys did get a flag, where exactly would you go with it, without having to contest somebody and try and fight somebody just to place it down?
Well, yeah, I mean, we'd get it late, so yeah, I mean, that's what we'd have to do, right? We'd have to fight, but here's the thing, right?
For us, this is like a short-term issue. I feel like your issue is like a long-term issue. That's another problem, right?
We're gonna do a whole rebuilding as a whole to begin with.
Yeah.
Everything that is groundwork right now is set way too old school for our speed, bro. We the new motherfuckers coming up who are hungry, who can see the landscape and want to adapt and change it. Because I can't help where I grew up, bro. That's where I grew up. This is a family that I'm blooded in. I'd be goddamn if I was just gonna take the flag off and dip out and abandon it where I feel like I can change it. Now maybe someday, if I don't know. I don't want to see a day where we not exist, bruh. And judging by the landscape and people wanting our home so bad, it's gonna come a day. So I figure you boys need some turf, you boys need a flag. It was worth a shot just to throw the offer out there, let you guys get a feeling for it. Now I understand it's a big change. You guys not know us like that. But I know that there is people like me and there's people like CJ who I know you guys would fuck with, who you would ride with, who you would see is actually loyal and fucking down for the cause.
Yeah, honestly, it's not gonna happen overnight. Let's agree on that. That's for sure.
I mean, the shit only happened today, probably a few hours ago when it comes down to it. So it's not like it's about to happen like. Right
Yeah,
here,
we need
right
to talk
now.
to more people, work some more shit out. But it's definitely, it's not a no, but it's very unlikely at the moment because there is a lot of shit that needs to go right and that line up.
Yeah, there's
And
conversations that need to be had from both sides and then from both sides to each other when it comes down to it. Because I'm sure you guys have your concerns with obviously Dex, maybe Drew and whatnot, and obviously the conversations are gonna have to happen eventually at some point.
Plus, you guys don't fucking know us, bruh.
That's the biggest issue, right?
Yeah.
It's like even if this would be this would be more appealing to us if there was only a few of you guys, right? Like 2, 3 of you, 4, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like there's like 12 of you guys, and we don't know really anybody that like that. We know a couple of you guys at best, and it just doesn't make sense for us, right?
I'm gonna be honest. That number 12, that's just who's on the app. That is like, you say 3 or 4, 5 of us, whatever. Let's just say 6 in a grand scope. I would say there's probably 6 of us who are actually just down there banging all the time, who are actually doing the stuff. The other ones are the people who live there, who've been bloody, and they kind of wake up, do their thing.
Yeah, but are you just gonna like ditch them? That's my take.
That's the thing. Like so many people gonna get left out with this.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking to CJ about. People are gonna not look. People are set in their ways. Some of the people are old school. They're gonna hear this. They're gonna say change. No, I not want no part of it. This is not the GSF I signed up for. I'm out of here. There's gonna be people like that, bruh. And then there's people who are gonna wake up once every week, run a couple bags of weed, and then they're gonna be like, "All right, bruh, I'm out of here." And you know what I'm saying? We have people like that, bruh. And I think kind of every crew has people like that, people who they fuck with, who don't come around as often. But I'm telling you, there's probably 6, 7 people at the most who like really hold that shit down. And if they're blind and they not see like that they're not really putting on like that, and then they get like left out. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, that's kind of like on them. They have all the chances that we do to put on and to push, but they not take it like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, whenever I had a chance, I made the most of it every time, and I pushed for it, no matter what it was. Same with CJ. Same with you guys. You guys did that.
All right, well, listen.
Yeah,
like we said, this shit not gonna be decided today or tomorrow.
Yeah, bro.
We'll discuss it,
It's good to see your point of view now, so we can discuss it with more people now.
We'll take your point, you know what I'm saying? We'll discuss it, but like, it's highly unlikely it's gonna happen.
Alright, bro. There's my number. My name's Ty.
I appreciate you, Ty. Listen, it's just a lot of things to work out, like I said.
And if you guys want, ask Billy or Arya or who, like Jalen even, ask them about me. They know that I keep shit legit and that I'm 100 with everything that I say, bro.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll discuss it, but
I don't need an
we'll
answer
see what
right
happens.
now, bro. I just wanted you guys to hear our side because you came down the block looking for us. So.
Yeah. Appreciate the talk. Yeah.
Yeah, like we said, there's going to be things where you guys obviously have issues and whatnot with, like, I guess, like, the structure side of things, but when it comes
we're
down
open to adapting too, bro.
Yeah. I think things are going to have to when it comes down to it. Because if it is to happen, then we can't just be like, oh, they want this and we don't agree with it. Nah, fuck these guys. It's like, things are going to have to change to better everybody else. Whether it's you guys, whether it's us, or whether it's both parties. Things are going to happen.
All
Alright, boys. We'll let you guys get back to what you was doing. Thanks for me up with.
Appreciate it, homie.
All right, appreciate you coming by, bro.
See you guys.
Have a good day.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Well, I need to call Flippy for AR ammo, but you want to talk to Flippy about this?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'll keep it honest. We're tied to. We are already tied to so many gangs. We do not need to be tied to another gang. It's that simple, bro. Like I'm saying straight no to this shit, bro. Like, we're already tied to so many
He's
other
out, bro.
gangs.
Out of street team, he just left.
Like, listen. We need to just focus on building ourselves up, bro, by ourselves. We're already tied to other gangs. We don't need to be tied to another one. You know what I'm saying? Especially not GSF.
Okay, but it's not tying to another gang if it's a merge. But I agree. I agree. It's not tying yourself.
I mean, you're tying yourself to another gang if you merge with them. Yes.
Yeah, but you just won.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work like that. But these guys are gonna wear fucking green, and we're not gonna want to wear green. It's gonna be a mess.
You don't want to wear green?
Well, I don't know, bro.
I mean, if you lived on farm, you wouldn't wear green for it?
No.
You wouldn't.
GSF, bro.
I know, you're gonna be STF, bro. Street team families.
When would CG even think of this shit? You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know.
mess.
I
It's
know.
a mess, bro.
It is a big fucking mess. I don't think it's gonna work out, but
It's just not gonna happen.
would be cool. Would be cool to wear green, man.
No, it wouldn't, bro.
Yeah, but
How do you think CG will feel about us wearing green?
I don't know. I mean, Rami's already GSF. If you didn't know,
That's true, I guess. But like,
my pops is